Hello, all my fabulous Sagittarian friends. This is Maxine Taylor, and I've got your great forecast for this month. And I've got a couple of announcements I think are going to be of interest to a lot of you. First of all, I am so excited about my newest book. I'm like a mommy with a new baby. The Secrets from the Womb. That tells it. That tells it. And the subtitle, The Hidden Pact That Runs Your Life. Now, this book is not for everyone. This book is for the spiritual student who has been on the path and is able to see that their life is a movie. Same scenes, different days, okay? Different people play different roles in the movie, but the movie just keeps going round and round. And the student, the spiritual student says, I am so over this. Why can't I stay in the zone, in the quantum field, in the present? And that's the question I asked, not just for me, but for everybody. And what I saw was so simple. I put it out there and Spirit spoke to me. And what Spirit did was it gave me 3 steps and put them in the correct order. When I followed that order as the first lab rat for this book, I was instantly transformed, instantly. And the people I have worked with whom I've shared this technique, 3 steps, that's it, agree. They too were instantly changed. So if you are ready to really take charge of your life and not only move into the magic, but recognize that you are the magic, this book is for you. Now, you may not have the patience to sit and read a book. I know, Sag, you want to spread your wings and soar. I get it. So in that case, you might want a one-on-one session with me on Zoom, just the 2 of us. If that's the truth, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com, and sign up for a one-on-one session. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, a lot of you have asked when I'm going to start teaching astrology again. In January, I just finished up a series of classes that combined made up my beginning, intermediate, and advanced astrology classes. It is just a joy to work with a group and watch the group come together. So if you are interested in that, great. I make sure that you're on my mailing list. So go to my website, shoot me an email that says, yeah, I want to study astrology with you, something along those lines. I'll get it. I know you're flying. I know you're soaring. Okay. Now, if you do not want to study in a group, if you are impatient, oh, you think, and you really want to fly through it, you might prefer to participate in my mentoring program. I stopped my mentoring program when COVID came along, and I miss that so much, because when I mentor you, I design a course for you. And your birth chart is your textbook, your spouse's birth chart, your kids' birth charts, they are your textbooks. Even in the group sessions, I use your chart and show you how to read it. Because if you can read your own chart, you can read any chart. So if you would like face-to-face teaching from me, go to my website, MaxineTaylor.com. Okay, now let's talk about you, because this is quite a lovely forecast. First of all, Mercury's getting ready to go retrograde in December. So, as you will recall, before it goes retrograde, it moves into the shadow of the retrograde. After it comes out of retrograde, it goes into the shadow of the retrograde one more time. When Mercury is in the shadow of the retrograde, it feels just like it's retrograde. And it will be in the shadow from November 25th till December when it goes retro. Okay? You do not want to start a new project while Mercury is retrograde, because it will fizzle out or have to be redone during the year. Instead, you tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. And I know if you're like me, you got a bunch of those sitting around your office or your home. I have 2 offices in my home. I got a lot of unfinished business. I'm just messing with you. No, I like to cross my T's and dot my I's to make sure that I'm covering what needs to be done. However, sometimes it's Saturday and there's just nothing like retail therapy. So we don't start new projects. We tie up the loose ends of unfinished projects. Okay, join me next month. We'll talk about it. You'll see it. Now, let's talk about Jupiter, the greater benefic. It is retrograde, so it's not that benefic. It can't really function. It will go direct the last day of 2023. It's in your 6th house of work. And Jupiter is since it's the greater benefic, I call it the great benefic. What it does is it brings abundance of all types to you. It rules truth. It rules honesty. It rules God's law. And wherever it is in your birth chart or in your solar chart, that is where you are blessed. So let's keep going. The pink planet is Venus. That's the lesser benefic. There's nothing less about Venus. It rules love. It rules money. It rules art. It rules love. It rules all the beautiful things. It rules love. Did I mention that more than 3 times? No, not yet. It goes when Jupiter and Venus, wherever they are in your chart, they bring the good stuff. Well, Venus has been in your 10th house of career. So your public image has been that of a loving leader. That's beautiful. On the 8th, Venus moves into your 11th house of friends, hopes, wishes, humanitarian projects. And so the 11th house is your friendship circle, kind of on steroids. The humanitarian within you comes alive, and you enjoy being with groups of people of like mind and being a friend to all. Now, look over here. The sun, the yellow planet, is the giver of life. It is in the 12th house. The 12th house is the spirit plane. The 12th house is behind the scenes activities. The 12th house is the subconscious. The center of your life is being alone. It's like, go away, world. I just have to spread my wings and soar away. On, oh, I need my glasses again. Excuse me, kids. On the 22nd, the sun moves into your first house and you say, hey, baby, I am back and I'm doing what I want, how I want, when I want, the way I want. Yes, you do. And so the center of your life becomes you. This is true of every sign. Once a year, the sun moves into your first house. And this is when you say, out of my way, it's my turn. And it is. That's a truth. And of course, that Sagittarius humor, by the way, is going to really be active when Jupiter goes direct. And you're a funny person. You are a natural student of human nature. You watch the earthlings and laugh and fly away. So this is you doing what you want, when you want, how you want, because you can. Let's look at Mercury, the blue planet. Wherever Mercury is what you think about and talk about. On the 10th, Mercury moves into your first house, and you may turn into a motor mouth. Go for it. They don't like it. So, so they don't like it. That's what's so, right? You gotta like it. And last but not least, Mars, the red planet. Oh, let's talk about Mars. Wherever Mars is, that's what you fight with and fight for. It's hidden in the 12th house. When you hide Mars and put it in the 12th, your anger can turn to depression. So what you want to do is take care of business behind the scenes. Look deeply within your own subconscious and handle those things that are nobody else's business, because Mars is what comes first to you. Isn't it interesting? The sun is the center of our life and Mars is number one. They're both together. On the 24th, Mars moves into your first house, which it naturally rules. And you say, out of my way. And along with the sun and Mercury, you say, I'm doing what I want, when I want, how I want, because I want. And you will take a stand for yourself. It's like, it's more than starting fights or anything like that. This is you saying, I'm over here. I want to get over here. Look out, here I come. You're not wasting any time because you've planned everything when it was the sun and Mercury and Mars were in your 12th house. And now you are off and running. I love it. Now, on the 13th of the month, we've got a new moon, and that's when the energy starts growing, okay? It's in 20 degrees of Scorpio, 44 minutes, and it's in your 12th house of secrets, of spiritual work, of behind the scenes activities. The 8th house is also, yes, I know it, astrology students, it is also secrets, but this is secret from yourself because it's your subconscious and you don't even know what it is. That's how the subconscious works. Okay, so the new moon energizes you. And 2 weeks later, we've got a full moon in your 7th house of other people. This is on November 27th. It's in 4 Gemini 51, and that's you going out to other people. This will balance all that 12th house and 1st house. And the full moon brings things to a head. So if you're involved in any type of, I don't know, discussion, dispute, conversation with other people, and they put up an objection, That is to help you balance that first house, which says, look out, here I come. So, quite a month, don't you think? Join me next month when once again I take a look at your birth chart, your solar chart, I should say. Till then, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.